get into it, shall we? What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Shay Renee, and we and my husband, Brian, we are back as non-divorcees to talk about divorced sisters, okay? This is season 1, episode 7, Brutal Honesty, okay? Now, y'all, we done got a new camera, and we doing something, okay? We doing that thing, all right? So we trying to get all set up here. I apologize. We were supposed to go live a little earlier, but of course, I had to work. I couldn't take a break. So here we are now, and I wanted to go ahead and get this live done because, as you know, the new episode comes out tomorrow. So we wanted to make sure that we got to you all about this, the latest episode before the new episode comes out. My sis, Miss B, also one of my members, is in the building. She says, "Hey, sis, Maz in chat. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for joining." Sonia Goudry is here. She says, "Hello, everyone. I'm behind on this show, but I'm here." Oh, y'all, speaking of that, Sonia, my Patreon, it is in, I believe I have the instructions in the description. If it's not in the description of this video right now, it's in the description of any of my other videos. There is a link to my Patreon, okay? So on Patreon, I will have all of the episodes loaded up on there by tomorrow, okay? By the end of the day tomorrow. Give me all day tomorrow to load them up. Basically what I'm doing is I'm saving you all on having to pay for all of these different memberships. So what I will do is load the episode up there. I always watch it like dumb early in the morning. So I'll load the new episode up on there for you all so you can watch it and then we can discuss it. So I'll go live here and I will keep the live on Patreon. So we can do that for Divorced Sisters, All the Queen's Men when that comes out, and any other shows on BET. Also, I can do it for interviews that Jason Lee does that are interesting, that are on that godforsaken, what is that crazy app with the Bad Girls Club and all that stuff, that mess. I do have a subscription for that. So we can all work together to save some money here. And my membership will be much lower than what having to pay for all these memberships, if that makes sense. So I have episode 1 and 2 of Divorced Sisters already loaded up on there, y'all. And my membership is only $5.99 for Patreon. So you subscribe to Patreon, you can watch the show there. I also have exercise videos on there. All of my Love and Marriage Huntsville reviews are archived there. All of my reviews are pretty much on there. So you'll get a lot. You will get a lot with the membership. So, and we're going to start going live in the membership to watch the show with you all. So it'll be worth it. It will be worth it. But thank you so much, Miss B, for your super sticker. Oh, Miss B gave us a $10 super sticker. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
I don't know what that means, but thank you.
Yes. Y'all, listen, this happy birthday banner is going to be up all week, okay? Because we are celebrating all week. I know Leo's started today. My husband is a Leo. But we celebrating all week because I turned 40, okay, on Sunday. And we won't celebrate all week. I don't care that it's Leo season. I do care because I love me a good Leo, obviously. But that's that. So yeah, we are at about the 5-minute mark. So let's just go right on, get into it. So the episode starts off where, child, we are still in a frenzy over the whole Vaughn situation. So in the last episode, it ended with Vaughn making us think he offed himself. So we get into the new episode, and Jefferson brings up a good point, which I think I told y'all in the last review, that it's interesting that Vaughn was able to answer to hang up the phone. How was he able to hang up the phone after powing himself? And Jefferson brought it up. So Bridget is over there freaking out. She's so upset. She's like, "Oh my God, he just did that. He just did that to himself. He just ended his life." Right? So she's frantic. And Vaughn is like, "Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?"
Come on, don't do that.
Child.
That's an apology. Don't do that.
But anyway, y'all, work text late at night, child. It's never done. Moving on. So Jefferson brings up a good point. He's like, "I don't think he did anything to himself, Bridget, but we can get him some help. Let's figure out where he is. Let's just get him some help, and we're going to figure out how we can help him." And Bridget is like, "But he's gone." And Jefferson brings up a good point. He's like, "Yeah, you hung up the phone, right? Or did he hang up the phone?" And she was like, "Well, yeah." He was like, "Yeah, because you had to call him back. So that means he hung up the phone." And she was like, "No, no, no, that wasn't what he said." What did he say? He said, "You didn't hang up the phone, right? You heard the pow, and then he hung up the phone." So Bridget didn't hang up. She was saying Vaughn. So Jefferson was brought up the fact that Vaughn hung up after the sound of the pow went off. So basically it's like, how, if I'm already gone to glory, how did I hang up the phone? So Bridget at this point is pissed off. She's like, "How did this? I know he lied." She was like, "He better be gone, because if he not, and he playing around with me, then it's going to be a problem." Later on, we find out Vaughn is at his cousin's house. Okay. Vaughn did all of this just so that he can keep his feet nice and toasty in Bridget's bed. What say you about this whole situation with Vaughn?
Come on. Come on, man. Everybody has the same. I don't think anybody's defending his behavior. So
absolutely not. Absolutely not. Okay.
He's in his early 30s, right? Or
yeah.
30.
He's in his early 30s. So also, Calvin, why are you in here? Why are you still in here, Calvin? Because Calvin over here like, "Yeah, you know what? He just did that because he just want me to drop the charges." First of all, Calvin, you ran up in Bridget's house and attacked this man. Okay? This man was in the bed and you go upstairs attacking him over keys that you gave him to your safe. Why would you give somebody that hasn't even been working for you for 24 hours in total keys to a safe? And now you over Bridget's house in her bed with her 600 count sheets, looking at this young boy, pulling him out the bed, looking for a key that he said he don't have. And now you like, "Yeah, he just want me to drop the charges." Calvin, I thought you were supposed to be gone.
No. See, you mentioned all of that, which is bad. All of that is bad. But the worst part is you can't take the L. You can't lose the fight. Doing all that stuff is, you can talk away your behavior if you win the fight. He did not.
Terrible. Just terrible. Cheryl Poole says, "Hello, everyone. My son is a Leo." Oh, he is. Oh, that's awesome. I love me. Listen, he probably is. Because listen, I'm on the cusp, so it's I can claim both, sort of. I can do both. Black Orchid says, "Hello, all. What's up? What's up? Thank you so much for joining. I love this profile picture. This is so cute." Black Orchid says, "Vaughn has a birthday coming up. He needed to get back in Bridget's house." Not Vaughn got a birthday coming up. Cheryl Poole says, "Keys to the safe on the first day." No, not August 16th. That is one of my good girlfriend's birthday, August 16th. That is so crazy. Wow. My good girlfriend turns 40 on the 16th of August. That is so crazy. Wow. I'm going to tell her she has a birthday twin.
Shout out to Prince.
Shout out. Oh, yeah. You knew who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So y'all, moving on, we get to the next scene. We got Naomi's crazy ass in the bed with Hakeem. She about to choke the hell out of him because she thinking about Franklin. She's thinking that he's Franklin and she trying to kill him. You know what? I'm really over Naomi because, first of all, Naomi, Hakeem is not Franklin. So if you had choked him to death, then you were really going to jail because that's homicide. And you was going to jail with your titties out. And Tyler Perry, I don't want to see Naomi's tatas. Cover that up. Put a bra on her. Like put one of her dominatrix outfits on her that covers up her entire body because I don't want to see that. It's really no need for us to see Naomi in the boudoir. Okay, knock it off. And Hakeem, why? Why do you keep coming over there? Like why? And she's paying. How much is she paying you? It can't be worth it.
That's a good question.
So then he has to toss her off of him damn near because she about to end his whole damn life. Then she's like, I'm sorry. I just keep thinking that you're him. This bitch just has no wherewithal of life. It's just crazy. Why are you still attacking this? This man will be invisible to me. Only thing I would see is my $37 million in my account. And I would be figuring out ways to double, triple, and quadruple that. I would not be worrying about this ninja. Go over here with your young wife and do the damn thing. I don't give a shit. I got $37 million. And you treat me like crap anyway. Why do you care about what this man is doing? He doesn't want you. Obviously, he treats you badly. What is the whole point here? So talk about what she did with Hakeem, Brian, after the, boudoir session and the whole trying to get him she trying to pay him to off Franklin.
Oh, yeah. Ain't that just it? She tried to get him to,
Mm-hmm.
She want a contract killer and she want it done now. Yeah. No. But again, the
problem is
a mess.
This scene was way longer than it needed to be.
And they're definitely gonna get caught. Like come on.
Definitely gonna get caught. Clearly, did Hakeem sound like he did this before?
No.
Absolutely
no,
not.
But again, he still sounds more rational than her. By saying, come on, now, we gotta plan it out, she's doing the absolute most.
But the problem is, he talking about something. Can I at least see the money in the safety deposit box? Can I just get a third of it? Can I get half?
Yeah.
I need something up front. I need to see the money.
That makes sense.
Yeah, but what is seeing the money going to do for you?
I guess seeing is because, one, if I see it, at least I know that worst come to worst, I can take this from this woman. Because...
But you're going to be in a bank. It's going to be in a safety deposit box.
I don't know how she's going to show it to me because right now she's just jerking my
He's
chain.
saying that he wanted her to take him to the safety deposit box.
Well, at least what I'm saying, if I know that you have it liquid, then I know that I can get to you. So if I get to you, put my hands on you, I got my hands around your throat. Now I'm actually getting my money. I don't want it to come to that, but I ask half up front. If we doing this, let me get half up front, half when the job is done. That should be cool. But you jerking me off.
Hakeem don't know nothing about offing nobody, okay? He don't know.
He know to get his money up front. So he knows something.
He don't know shit, okay? Hakeem know how to lay that good pipe down, and that's it. And obviously, he don't know how to take a shower because every time he come over there, she talking about he stank. So, child, wash that long black snake moan and get on out of here, okay? Just come over here and do what I need you to do and wash between your ball sack and the back, okay? Because yeah. Hakeem don't know how to off nobody. I'm telling you, it ain't working. The stroke work, but the peen don't smell right. Okay.
Does he know more than her
about offing somebody?
Yes.
Well, clearly not, because she was about to choke the fuck out of him. So moving on, she tells him to put his clothes on and get the hell out. Like she always talking to him crazy. My thing is, I don't give a damn how much money she would be paying me. I wouldn't be over this bitch house no more. I'm telling you right now. And I would have given her the biggest wedgie of her life before I left that house. That thong and that whip would have been so far up her cootie cat, she wouldn't know what hit her. And I would tell her, I'm not offing nobody. Okay. And talk to me like that again. And you gonna be the one I off. for the first time.
What if you got paid 5 G's for that session? You get to knock her down, and you got to deal with getting choked or just deal with having this goofy broad talk.
You almost killed me twice.
Yeah, but okay, listen to me. For let's say an hour's worth of work, I made 5 large.
But I got to deal with her.
Yeah, but to be fair, if I'm not dealing with her, I'm still likely dealing with some female that's getting on my nerves.
Well, anyway, listen, take the money and go, because you went downstairs and made a sandwich.
That's fair.
So you clearly ain't too upset about it. So moving on, she told him to get dressed and get the hell out. And I don't know what the hell he planned on doing, because clearly they are dumber and world's worst criminals, because they don't got no plan. She just gonna pay him, ain't got nothing guaranteed. She don't have no prerequisites of work that he done in the past. He seemed like he don't know what the hell he doing. He just know people, and that's it. I would be getting in contact with his people and not him. But anyway, he said, and don't ever choke me like that again, or I'm gonna slap shit out you. And she said, I love that shit. I was like, she's a hoe and a freak. She has a different nigga every day of the week type shit. Moving on. Back at the church, where they're not praying, Geneva is there. And in walks Tiffany in her big yellow suit. Okay. So Tiffany is telling Geneva, basically, I know that you're avoiding me and this, that, and the third. I don't know what your problem is. Let's talk about it. We're about to go to Naomi's house. Let's ride together and we can talk about it. Geneva is like, I got a lot of work to do and I have a stop to make. So I'm going to go ahead and ride by myself. You guys can ride together. Geneva, it is super duper obvious that you ain't fooling with this girl. Tiffany, it is super duper obvious that there is something that has gone on with Geneva and Javon. I don't understand why you can't get it out of your empty head. This girl, Geneva and Javon have a past, okay? They obviously have a past. They have obviously done something. So I don't understand why she's so, it's like, in order for her to make it good or have fun with Javon, she got to get Geneva's buy-in. I'm like, it's obvious that Geneva ain't fucking with this situation too tough.
I gotta know, don't do that now. We supposed to be homegirls. I need you to tell me what's going on. I don't know. First of all, you know something that I don't know. That's already you handle this the wrong way. So you look at I don't put hands on you for that alone. Because you're supposed to be my homegirl. And I like this dude. You know, so like I don't know. Let's say this dude is, we put his hands on people. Let's say he was a toucher. I don't know what's going on. You know it, and you ain't telling me? No.
Oh, Cheryl says she drops her son off at the first year of college on the next day after his birthday.
Is he also a Leo?
Yeah, his birthday is August 16th.
Oh, that was the same one.
Oh,
okay, well,
dang. Oh, that's so sad. But you know what? They oh my gosh.
HBCU?
I'm so scared for Gavin to grow up. I need to just enjoy the time now. He's going to grow up, I know, but it's going to be, you know what? He's going to go through college. He's going to do so well, Cheryl, and you're going to be so proud. You're going to be so proud. And you can always go visit whenever you want. That's what we got to keep. That's what keeps us going, and he's growing up. He's going to be a fine, fine young man and graduate on time. Okay. Cheryl Poole says her and her ex-husband are made for each other. Crazy as hell. Yes, they are very crazy. Okay. Black Orchid says, I would love to know how long has it been since their divorce was finalized. He's already married to Lindsay with a child. Yeah, I think he got her pregnant, before they got a divorce. So the divorce, and that's a good thing, like a good question. I would love to really know the actual timestamps. Like,
it might get a spinoff.
How long has it been for you to still be hanging on and trying to mess up his new marriage?
Woman's home.
So it's time to get over it. It's time to get over it. Cheryl is laughing, probably when I was talking about all the balls and stank. Cheryl Poole says, dude, act like bro man, fixing sandwiches and shit. Right. Oh, Caramel Rail is in the building. What's up? She says, hey, friend and hubby. Look, Caramel she out living her best life. Okay, she on vacation right now. She probably in a different time zone, having a cocktail. Thank you so much for tapping in. Great review. Just stopping by, showing support. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend.
Enjoy that
Cheryl
vacay.
Poole says HBC. Oh, yes, you and me, yes. Okay, my only son. I love that. Wow. My twin cousins graduated from UMES with honors. So yeah, that's a good school. Nice and secluded, where all you got to do is your schoolwork. Okay.
You got other stuff to do.
Yeah, it's other stuff to do, but don't get in. Don't get in those activities. The only thing out there is a Walmart, which is good. Okay. Moving on. Geneva and Tiffany are still going back and forth. Tiffany is trying to figure out what the hell wrong with Geneva. So Geneva gives her a ruse of a story. Tiffany is like, "Is it William? Are you spying on William? What's going on?" And Geneva uses that as her out. She's like, "Oh, haha. I'm gonna just tell this bitch it's about William." Because she's so dumb. She don't even realize that I'm not telling her nothing about Javon. So, yep, I'm going to use William. She says, yeah, I think he's cheating on me. As a matter of fact, I know it. I went and saw the girl. I went and saw her. Yeah, so I'm just figuring it out. Basically, she just told Tiffany any old thing about William, even though she is spying on what's the name? Agoy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the lady that's from Agoy. She's spying on her. Okay. So Tiffany is like, you know what? Okay, girl, fine. But you shouldn't be spying on her. And William ain't doing nothing. He's a good man. Y'all getting ready to go to Italy. Y'all about to have a good time. Like, girl, just stop. Knock it off. Stop being you. So then Rashida comes in. They get to chit-chatting and whatnot. And talking about Jefferson and blase blase. Then Bridget comes in and she reveals that Vaughn is at his cousin's house. Let me tell you something. The way that I would have been at Vaughn's cousin's house slapping the shit out of him. Because what you don't do is play on my phone like that. But let me tell you something, Bridget. Vaughn better not have his toes and feet back up in your bed, okay? You better not let Vaughn come back to your house.
That's your get back. You're not coming to nobody's cousin's house slapping nothing out of Vaughn. You saw what he did to what's Buddy. You saw what Buddy did when he came upstairs. He got them rights and lefts, equal rights and lefts. So you ain't gonna do nothing about I'm gonna go to his cousin's house. You ain't doing shit. You're not doing shit. What you're gonna do is you're gonna be upset and you can say I'm not letting him in my house anymore. That's what you do.
Well, Rashida and Geneva and Tiffany were just talking about how Bridget only talks to younger men and that's the problem and this, that, and the third. And she need to stop talking to younger dudes. But then we realized Geneva was talking to younger dudes too. So it's like, y'all are sitting here judging Bridget, but the reality is, Bridget, knock it off. Just leave this one alone. Well, this one ain't worth it.
Hold on for a second. Did she have a history of messing with younger dudes, or was it just one young bull? I think it was just one young person. So you can't be like, you hypocrite. Just because it was one person that was younger doesn't mean that was my thing. They say Bridget dates younger men.
But they also said Geneva does too. Then Geneva also told Tiffany she need to wait until she get married again to have sex and don't do it to Javon. That right there would have told me that you must have done something with Javon, Geneva. Because why are you telling me not to have schmecks with Javon? What the hell is wrong with you? And why are you worried about where this man drops and loads his peen? Child, moving on. So Bridget is like, they telling her she need to leave Vaughn alone because whatever he doing, it ain't right. So moving on. All the ladies leave and they getting ready to go over Naomi's house, and Geneva gonna ride by herself because she don't want to hear Tiffany talking about Javon no damn more and when they gonna fuck. So moving on. Marvin goes into the pastor's office. Okay. This scene was very interesting to me. Actually, we're going to listen to it. We're going to listen to this one. Pray about that later. He shot out his car window, girl. She told them about him shooting. He did pow out the car window, by the way. So here we go.
With them little boys. Are you okay? Yeah, man, I'm fine. How's your arm?
Myron,
What?
look, it's fine, okay? It's not nearly as bad as Lindsay's, all right?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I really need to get down to the hospital, check on her.
Okay, I'll take you.
No, I'll go myself.
Pastor, look. I'm so sorry about this morning.
Yeah,
First of all, Myron, you are not sorry about this morning. And the fact that he continues to keep on trying to be around the pastor, want to take him places. Now, a number of you have said that, you know, people in like mega churches, they have a position close to the pastor. What is it called? The armor bearer or something like that.
Maybe.
Like
he's an attaché.
What is that?
I can't take you nowhere.
What's an attaché?
Come on.
Tell me what it is.
You don't watch spy movies?
Oh my God, he don't
He's
know.
like a liaison.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, an armor bearer, okay, from what I heard from another person that actually go to church every Sunday and not bedside Baptist like he do.
Don't do I do a church on different.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so they are typically very, you know, protective over the pastor and the first lady, not in a way where they are attracted to them, but in a way where obviously they are protective of them. So the fact that Myron wants to be around and he wants to make sure that the pastor is good, that's understandable. But this part right here, when we move into, it starts to get interesting.
You know what? It's fine.
No. Mm-hmm. We never had a chance to talk about it.
Because maybe I don't want to talk about it.
She didn't really think
Of course she did. You called me baby, Nick.
Not the pastor saying Nick. Okay. He said, you call me baby, Nick. Okay. He was just like, are you kidding me? Of course my wife was pissed off. And you knew good and daggone well. Mind you, Myron, you did that on purpose. And let's just dive into Myron's piece of delusion here. Okay. Because this is definitely delusional. What if the pastor was in the car by himself and he did call and talk to the pastor and he was alone and he called him baby? What did he think the pastor was going to say? That's what I want to know. What do you think the pastor, what do you think is going through Myron's head at that point?
First of all, if we're to believe Myron, he's saying it was an accident. So
it wasn't.
Well, I heard your side of the story, but he's saying it was an accident. So I mean, you would say, "Oh, my bad." Myron would still say the same thing. I thought I was just calling my wife back, and she'd been giving me an earbeat, and I'm trying to call her back. Yada yada yada. I accidentally dialed you. It's not like Myron was, well, you know, tell me you like it too. Like he didn't say nothing like that. He said it was. I thought I was calling my wife.
Myron is such a stalker. It wouldn't surprise me if he drove by the house and saw that Rashida was still in the car, and he staged this whole thing and called the next day.
You a wild boy.
No, he's wild. He's wild. Let's keep listening.
Man,
I promise you, I thought I was dialing Denise.
Yeah, you must have been. Because there's no way in hell you were dialing me.
Oh, no, sir. God, I was so embarrassed.
You should have been.
You know, I'm going to talk to First Lady about it.
No.
First of all, of course you want to talk to First Lady about it because you want to try to put more things in her head. There is no doubt in my mind that this was so orchestrated by Myron. I believe that Myron brought his chocolatey ass past that big ass mansion and saw Rashida perched with her neck all crooked up in that damn Rolls Royce, looking like Big Bird with all them feathers and that bright blonde hair, sitting in the car, looking like Boo Boo the Fool because he didn't open the door. At the time, we didn't know what she was tripping about with the door. So I don't doubt that he knew that. Or Myron's sick ass probably got access to their cameras and he could see that she ain't going to the house. You never know because he is screaming to suck on this pain, okay? He is orchestrating a whole scenario to lick the gooch, okay? Let's keep going.
Don't do that.
Why not?
I said it's not a good idea. She's fine.
Are you sure?
Myron, I said leave it alone.
Okay. Yes, sir. Well, you two seem to have had a great night.
Yeah, we did. It was fantastic.
What happened?
Myron, you're really working on my nerves.
The fact that you sat here and asked him, why the hell would I tell you how it went with my wife?
Don't do that. Don't do that. We said we had a good night. I didn't say we was up all night long. I didn't say none of that.
That's basically what the pastor is saying. And Myron looked like he was pissed.
You got Myron. First of all, if Myron, we don't even know if he is or if he's not.
Myron is a sick individual. Let's keep going.
I'm sorry, sir. I just really like to see you guys happy.
Well,
no, you don't.
It's better than it was before, so thank you. We just pushed past some rough stuff, you know?
Rough stuff?
Yeah. I told.
Look, he want to hear about the rough stuff because he like, okay, you going through something? Okay, there's my chance. But in his sick head, he's very delusional. This man just basically told you that he's not attracted to you. So even if the first lady is in the wind, he's not checking for you, Myron. Like, what is going on, sir? Let's keep going.
We were going through a rough patch, and we're good now.
Just like that?
It's amazing how God works, right?
Praise God.
Praise God.
I think the pastor knows that Myron is a sick individual and he trying to do some bullshit. But at this point, pastor, you need to go on and fire him because he like just like that. So that made me feel like Myron did this shit on purpose. And he's looking at it like, damn, my plan didn't work. Child.
You know what else is amazing? How God works.
What's that, sir?
I am actually sitting here talking to you after you called me baby. Don't you got some work to do?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The pastor shunned him the fuck off. Like, get the hell out of here, okay? Scram. Cause you trying to play me like a sucker. You trying to play me like a fool, okay? Cheryl Poole says it's given obsession. Yes, this man is really obsessed because at this point, let me get somebody else. I need some different security because you over here trying to secure my third leg. That's what you're trying to do and have it shoved up your caboose. That's what you want to happen over here. I just want you to protect me. That's it. That's all. Child, moving on. Myron walks the hell out because the pastor is overly pissed off with him. So we get to Rashida, Bridget, and Tiffany are in the car. Okay. So Tiffany basically is talking about how Geneva has been acting silly. And, Geneva told her to ask Rashida what's going on with Javon. And Rashida tries to change the subject and talk about what did she try to talk about? Bridget and Vaughn or whatever, and how she don't need to be messing with him and this, that, and the third. So Tiffany saw her copping a plea and was like, hold on. Yes, Bridget, you need to stop messing with young dudes. But Rashida, you just dancing around the topic. I asked you a direct question. What the hell is going on with Geneva and Javon? Like, she's treating me badly, and she told me to ask you what's going on. And Rashida was like, listen, I'm just going to tell you right now. I ain't going to tell you shit. I don't know. You got to ask. Why don't you ask Javon? And she's like, well, I want to ask my friends. Like, why can't y'all just tell me what's going on? This is what Tiffany is saying. So Rashida is like, listen, I don't got time for this. We all are successful women, okay? I don't really want to be dealing with this shit with Naomi, even though she got a whole lot of money. We do well for ourselves. We should be able to be honest with each other, and y'all should be able to tell me what the fuck going on. Rashida want to stay out of it. So then Tiffany is like, you know what? If you don't want to tell me what the hell is going on, then I can't be watching Anika while she's gone, because clearly she got some type of sick, twisted issue with me, and I don't want to be watching her child. I had to look at Tiffany a little sideways, because why does her child have anything to do with this? If this is your friend, you already said that you were going to watch the kid. Why all of a sudden now you don't want to watch her? But Rashida was like, you know what? Whatever. I'll watch my niece. It is what it is. You ain't got to watch her. I'll take care of her. What do you think about this scene in the car?
I agree with Tiffany. First of all, let me say a couple of things. One, when you do when you say with other characters saying, I can hear in your voice, you're doing those characters, which is a good job. Like you know, the way you talk about Jefferson, you know, when you're doing their voices. So kudos on that.
Thank you.
I agree with Tiffany though. I'm not watching the kid, man. Come on, man. No, because what you're saying is do it because we're friends and we're not friends.
Well, yeah.
We're not friends. So and it wasn't something that I started. You acting real weird, like we supposed to be friends. And by the way, if we get to the meat of it, it's pun intended. If we get straight to it, it's because you got feelings for old buddy, and you two, you're
doing too much.
You're not telling me about that. So if we really get to what the issue is, if the fault lies squarely with you, I'm not doing you no favors. Move around.
Yeah, get scram, girl, because you're doing too much. Because over a ninja, this is too much. So we get to the next scene. Jefferson goes to the hospital to check on Franklin and the back of a mannequin, because you can't tell me that this lady been laying on her stomach all this time and she ain't talking, she ain't moving. We don't see that back move. It don't look like it's breathing, nothing. Okay. Child, she just laying here. And I hope she don't get no bad sores. But moving on. Franklin is in there and he is really unappreciative of Jefferson being there to support him. And he begins to go into how he gonna sue Rashida. He gonna make her life a living hell. And because she's the reason why this happened, because she should have never let Naomi come to the event. And Jefferson is like, you should have told her not to let Naomi come. And Franklin is like, that's her friend. Like, are you kidding me? That's just like her saying I shouldn't have let you come. You're my friend. So like, what are you saying to me? So now Franklin proceeds to go in on Jefferson like, oh, I'm going to punish you now because you need to do what I tell you to do. Mind you, Franklin, you ain't donated nothing to the church. You ain't did shit for me. You thought I was coming here to ask you about the money again to grovel, and you've already made it clear that you're not going to give it to me. You've never given me any money. My wife has opened my eyes to that. So, Ninja, what the? Are you cool? Is you cool? You not. You tripping. So Franklin begins to proceed to threaten Jefferson, saying that, oh yeah, because I'm going after you for everything, and I'm going to sue, I'm going to do this, and I'm, basically like he better tell his wife to disown Naomi, and by the way, tell all her friends to disown her. I want to know, what the fuck do you care? That's what I want. Like, Franklin, why do you care whether Naomi has friends or not? How does her having friends affect you? And how does her friends now somehow having allegiance to you, how does that provide you any resources? Yes, it may make you feel like, ooh, I got your friends, nanny boo boo, but okay, what is that? That's not paying you. They ain't fucking you. Like, what do you want? The reality is, Franklin needs to leave Naomi alone, and Naomi needs to leave Franklin alone. Y'all are now divorced. So Franklin now proceeds to say, she turned my son against me. So y'all need to be this, that, and the third. Like, he want everybody to be on after Naomi because he don't fuck with her. Both of them need to grow the fuck up. That's just what it is. So Jefferson says, no, whoa there, Nelly. Let me tell you something. I pray that your scaly back ass wife gets healed. And I pray good healing, wheeling and dealing. Because if you keep talking to me like this, your bottom lip you won't be feeling. Okay? Don't play with me, because the blood of Jesus will trickle down your throat and choke you if you say anything else to me sideways. You feel me? He ain't say that, but he should have. And so Franklin was like, yeah, because I could be a mother. And Jefferson was like, oh, and don't let this prayer and all this stuff for you because I can be a mother too. Basically, like God got my back, okay? So you can knock it off. So he proceeds to keep on. He made it very clear he gonna go after Rashida. So Jefferson gets in the car with Myron, the stalker. So Myron ends up going with him, obviously. So they're in the car. He calls Rashida and he tells Rashida, listen, I'm coming over there because I don't trust this ninja. He over here threatening you. I ain't playing around. And he probably going to send somebody over to Naomi's house to do some shit. I ain't fucking with him. I'm coming over there. And so Rashida was like, well, damn, I must have put it on my man real good this morning because now he wants to protect me. So let me go on over here, girl, because my man want to keep me safe, girl. Let me go over here and see about him. So she goes over gets to the house, okay? She tells the girls in the car that, Franklin is basically threatening her. And so Jeff thinks it's a problem. So he going to meet them at the house. So back at the ranch, Naomi's house, Cheryl, you make a good point. How did Geneva make a stop, change clothes, and beat them to the house? She must live around the damn corner or something. I don't know what the hell going on, but she got over there faster than everybody else. Now, the girls, it seemed like everybody got right in the car and they were headed right over to Naomi's house. So that's weird, unless Geneva just got to change her clothes in her damn car. Moving on. Geneva gets over there. Naomi knows her friends are coming over, so I don't know why she still got her dominatrix suit on. And you got Hakeem walking around with his third leg hanging out. And she told him to go home. So why is you still here? And you made a sandwich. So first of all, you overstayed your welcome. And you down here, you did a Miracle Whip inside of my cootie cat. And now you down here putting some Miracle Whip on a sandwich with some ham and cheese. Oscar Mayer your ass on the fuck up out of here. I said get out. Okay? We're done. Orgasm had. So then he hurry up and go change his clothes. And here come Naomi out here with her dominatrix outfit on. Like she about to lay the whip of sluttery on her friends when they come over there. Because why is this outfit appropriate? Just why? So Geneva says, get out of your blood clot clothes and get on down here. Change your clothes. I was like, is this a way for them to bring out her Jamaican side? Because, in real life, Kadeen Ellis is Jamaican. So I guess that was just a way for them to try that. So she tells Naomi to go upstairs and change her clothes. She go upstairs 2 minutes later, and Naomi got her naked coochie in the damn bed, sitting there with the whip in her hand, crying. Bitch, change your fucking clothes and get your ass down here because these people are coming over. Why are you having a mental breakdown right now? So now Geneva proceeds to bring out her nickname, Mimi, okay, to try to get her in a cool, calm space. And then she gets on, says she's going to get up and she's going to change her clothes. And then she playfully tries to touch her with the whip. And Geneva was like, ew, don't touch me with that. I'm like, girl, I don't know. What say you, Brian?
It was stupid.
Very. Like, what are we doing? What are we even doing here?
And the sidebar. So far, I don't know, maybe we're at 5 episodes in.
7.
Damn. All right, 7. Who is, if you had to be one of these characters, who would it be?
None of them. If I had to be one, it would be Rashida.
Okay, Pastor's wife?
Mm-hmm.
All right, my bad. Go ahead.
But I would know how to communicate better than her.
That's what they all say.
Well, I have the tools now. I didn't before. But moving on. Cheryl Poole says, how did you... Oh, yeah, we talked about that. Black Orchid says, why was Myron on the passenger side but always offering to drive? Right. Always offering to drive past to Jeff everywhere. Jeff had already told him he didn't need to go in the first place. He probably was in the damn car waiting and was like, I'm not getting out. I'm going with you. Crazy type shit. So, y'all, let's listen to this part here because this is very important. Now, remember, the last time, every time the friends come over, they always remind each other that Naomi is watching the cameras. Okay. Naomi always gonna see what the hell going on outside of her damn house. Okay. So Myron, the ladies pull up, Geneva in the house giving Naomi pep talks and shit and telling her to wash her ass and put some regular damn clothes on. And so outside of the ranch, we got Geneva, Bridget, and Tiffany and Rashida. No, we got Rashida, Tiffany, and Bridget pulling up. And not long after, Jefferson and Myron pull up. Okay. So they all get out of the car. So let's listen to this conversation because this is very important.
Say. Look, he kept talking about how Rashida was the enemy because she's friends with Naomi.
No, but we're all her friends.
Yeah, exactly. But he kept talking about Rashida.
Hey, Geneva, you need to call his lawyer and talk to him.
Wait. Let's just give it a day.
No.
And see if he cools down
That
a bit.
won't work. That won't work because they're both a little off.
No, wait, y'all. Y'all know we shouldn't be talking out here because she got eyes and ears everywhere.
Yeah, because she was crazy, y'all. Let's go inside.
All right.
So notice Bridget brought that up. Myron's eyes went wide open, like, oh, okay. All right. This is where I am going to start my bullshit. Okay. So he began to go into planning mode to go ahead and orchestrate this whole plan to try to, I don't know if it's so many things that could be happening here. So we know that we go in they're going to go in the house and Naomi is going to proceed to talk shit about each and every one of her friends, trying to break them down emotionally, talking about how Bridget live in a small house, Tiffany paying alimony, Geneva's husband got a small peen, Rashida not happy in her marriage or whatever. It's very similar to the scene with Danny on Sistas when she was talking shit about every one of her friends, but she's the piece of shit friend. Danny is, and she's supposed to be the one that's supposed to tell it like it is and blase. Now Naomi in this situation, Danny is poor on Sistas, but Naomi is rich. Either way, they both are bitches. Okay, let me explain something to you, Tyler Perry. As a Black woman that has friends, I would never let one of my friends talk to me like that. That bitch wouldn't be my friend no more. And I would have slapped the shit out of her and left her house. So this whole scene right here, where she over here belly aching and look-a-hooing and boo-hooing and talking trash because she's dumping all of her negative feelings out on her friends and just basically being a bitch. I don't know what friend groups you are writing about, but this shit is not real, Tyler Perry. This shit it's not real. We don't sit around bitter bitch crews, okay? We don't. And I don't know if it's me just turning 40 or whatever. I don't give a fuck about nothing this bitch talked about. And bitch, you want to sit here and tell me my husband's is little?
You said his dick was
So what? Don't tell nobody.
You told somebody.
And so what? Why are you talking about it right now? Because you got man meat that you paying for. Because, okay, but guess what? I don't got to pay for mine. And even if it's not the size I want it to be, maybe he doing other stuff. And I still got my man. Hello? And we going to Italy.
You don't appreciate
and
it.
We're not divorced.
You don't appreciate
Okay,
it.
but she don't know that yet. She don't know yet.
She do know what's going on.
She don't know that yet. Okay. So let's listen to this part where she comes in here thinking she Iyanla and ain't fix nobody's life and need to fix her own shit.
Check on me.
Hey. I've been thinking about you and praying for you.
Well, that gives me comfort.
I just wanted to wait and come and see you after you calm down.
She went to the hospital.
Yes?
You went to the hospital before you came to check on me.
First of all, bitch, yes, I went to the hospital because I wanted to make sure that this bitch wasn't going to fucking sue me. You came to my church, okay? I don't think that this is talked about enough. The fact that Rashida did right? This is your church. Bridget works for you. She brought a whole entire pot of hot coffee. Y'all are this is a liability. Okay? Even though you didn't physically throw this said hot liquid onto this lady's back, Franklin could sue them as well for collateral, because he could make it seem like you should have never gave her that, and you know she's volatile. You know that she is unhinged and drunk. You let a drunk woman that shouldn't have been stop it. That shouldn't have been driving in the first place come in here into a church where there is no alcohol here, and you gave her a hot ass pot of coffee next to a woman that she obviously has resentment for. So I'm over here trying to make sure that we can calm the situation so this ninja don't keep you in jail forever. So I'm over here trying to have your back, and you cussing me out and upset with me because I went to the hospital. Bitch, you lost your mind and your ass was in jail. What the fuck you want me to do? Because I'm not about to sit in Central Booking waiting for your ass. Shitting me. Child, let's move past this. Here she go. Hold on, let me move. Tiffany says that a lot of this stuff is self-inflicted that Naomi is doing, and she goes,
Involved, it can only get worse. So excuse me for not rushing over here to the person who caused this self-inflicted pain.
and did.
Self-inflicted. Okay, all right, let's just... No, he's destroying my life.
Oh, Rashida said it was self-inflicted, not Tiffany, but either way, it is self-inflicted.
But it's self-inflicted? You keep living in the past. No. I don't think y'all know what it's like to go for a physical and find out you have an STI.
Here's my thing. I don't feel sorry for you, Naomi, because you talking about this man did this, he did that, he did that. Leave him the fuck alone. You're divorced. You keep on suing him, wasting the $37 million that you have. You're suing him for a parking spot at the fucking country club. Bitch, buy another one. Cancel that hoe. I'll buy me a new one. You've been paying for a new hoe for I don't know how long. You're going to be done pissed through that money constantly messing with this man. Knock it off. Get a life. Stop. That's what I would be saying to her if I was one of her friends and I dare her to try me. I'd be like, bitch, if you come for me one more time and talk about my husband or my children or even my left titty ball, I'm going to slap that wig off your head. And those stylists that you had over here getting you all done up for my party at my church that you ruined, they'll never be employed, but they won't have anybody to employ. Because just like you was up here choking Hakeem, I'm going to choke the fuck out of you. Because you won't be able to talk to me again because I'm going to rip your tongue out your throat. Try me. There's no way I would sit here and let this bird disrespect me the way that she did. Then she going to talk about you told Tiffany to pray. Look how she turned out. First of all, I need to know the backstories of these people's marriages. Why did Tiffany and her husband get a divorce? Why is she paying him alimony? What is going on? Because we can't just keep using it as resources for Naomi to hurt her friends and talk shit, but we don't know the backstory of it. In this moment, we should have gotten that said backstory quickly, but we should have gotten the backstory. So let's keep going.
While you
go ahead.
Do you know where that quote comes from? Cancel that bitch up. I know. You know where it comes from?
Yes.
What movie?
It's a movie.
What movie?
We don't have time to talk about that right now.
No, just say the answer while you find it.
You go ahead. You tell them.
Well, I know it.
So Tiffany is supposed to be telling Bridget is trying to leave. So Tiffany is trying to stop Bridget because, you know, Naomi done read Bridget her damn rights. Let's hear it.
You're with him. And now look at you. You're going to have to appear before a judge on assault charges. Please. Y'all should be glad I ain't facing a judge for murder. Yeah, well, you better be glad.
Why would they care that you not? You should be glad that you ain't going to a judge and facing murder charges, dummy. I'm not going to jail. You the one going to jail. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, go on in there and have them peel the broomstick out your cooch. Girl, bye.
I don't care. I don't. Naomi, you've never been to jail. It can't be no worse than what I'm already going through. Oh, but
Oh, jail is definitely worse than living in a multi-million-dollar home and you have $37 million in your bank account. Girl, bye.
can be. Look, just you look, Naomi. You are living in this beautiful house, and you still have all of the. You have your money. You have Bridget. I know you think a big house is everything because you ain't got one. Okay.
Having a big house ain't shit when your heart is empty. Let's make that very clear. And Bridget's house is not no chump change. She has a nice house. So just because she's not living in a mansion doesn't mean that she doesn't live well. Let's skip to the part where she shows Myron on the screen. Now, mind you, how the fuck did Naomi know that Myron was on the camera talking? Because she came downstairs dressed in a whole power posing suit. How did she know about Myron on the damn camera? Let's see. Let's listen to what Myron is saying.
So again, set the stage that the girls are inside Naomi's house.
Yes.
Jefferson and Myron are outside the house.
Yep.
Under surveillance. Naomi's apparently seen that Myron has been talking outside of her house, and this is what he said.
I wonder if, I don't know, somebody is in cahoots. Somebody got to be in cahoots with each other, because who tapped Naomi on the shoulder and said, hey, he's out there talking on the camera now? That didn't even make any sense. Let's listen.
Have a look.
I just love him. And I know he loved me, but I'm tired of this. Yeah, I'm with him now. He comes in there holding her hand just to make me jealous. I can't take this. Oh, I know. No, he wants me. I know it. Yeah, he's looking at me. Look, I gotta get back in the car, okay? No, he gets mad when he doesn't know who I'm talking to. Okay, bye.
First of all, that's a damn lie. Myron, you heard Bridget or Tiffany, whoever said that the cameras was going on, because earlier you were pissed off that they got past whatever they were, the rough patch that he said that they were going through, that they got past it. So you were like, shit, my little plan didn't work. So let me go ahead and say some shit on the camera, because I know Naomi is going to tell Rashida. And so Rashida is going to have some pent up resentment like she had with the whole door situation, where she didn't tell Jefferson about it, right? Of course, Myron doesn't know this, but she has, as a viewer, she has those tendencies to hold on to stuff. So she will hold on to that and approach him and try to figure out, are you really doing XYZ? But then on the flip side, I look at it like, remember the little girl that came to the office, the young woman that came to the office, and Rashida was like, I know you're lying, because he has cameras in this place, that place, and the other place, and I got cameras in here, and he wasn't there on this day and that day and the other day. So if you know about his whereabouts, you know about these cameras and all that, if Myron and Jefferson were really doing something, don't you think she would have seen it on one of those cameras? And just like she said, she was watching the girl at church, all of her, the way that she was hanging around the pastor and she just trying to get money. What makes me think that she's not paying attention to Myron and his tactics and the things that he's doing? And maybe she realizes that Myron is the one that's obsessed with Jefferson and he is not interested in Myron. That's what I would think. So also, y'all, I saw this picture. I'm in a Facebook group and someone found this picture. Also, if you think about it, the opening of this episode has a picture of the left side of this picture basically as the intro, but didn't necessarily happen in the episode. So it's this person posts, I was on BET Plus website trying to find out how the episodes were run, and I saw this picture. Myron and Jeff are in Naomi's house. What could be happening here? So basically, Rashida must have went outside and said, bring your ass up in here. What you just say? Come on in here and say what you said. Let's play this video. Jefferson, this is what this ninja be doing. He in here talking about you love him and this, that, and the third. So what Myron gonna say? Who he talking about? Is he gonna lie and say, oh, I was talking about, hey guys, I'm so sorry. I'm on the DL and I'm not talking about the pastor. I'm talking about my other man. Where he at? He in the bushes? Because you said that he don't like when you talking to other people and he don't know who you talking to. You did all of that on the camera on purpose. And who the hell are you talking to? Made this shit up.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Because again, I want to make sure I'm hearing you. I want to get your perspective. So maybe an episode ago, you thought Jefferson was GAY or on the download, something like that. You thought he was.
Listen, no. Let's dead that right now. We can't do, after Jefferson had that, after he called him,
mm-hmm.
I told you, and I said it in the review, that it's clear that Myron is the one that's obsessed with him.
Right. But before that episode, so when you watch it, I was the one who said, stop it. He probably isn't. We need to know. And you like, no, he is. And you were proven wrong. I said
No. My whole thing was I would hope that Tyler Perry wouldn't write the character Devon Franklin
mm-hmm.
as that. That was my point. But we can did that. I never thought that he was like, okay. I thought that went away once I saw him call him and say, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that?
Okay, so just to make sure where you are right now, Myron, you're saying this man who has received no inclination that the pastor likes him like that, this married man, married to a woman, you believe he's secretly down low, you believe that he's stalking the pastor, driving by the house, seeing his wife in there, creating a ruse by calling and then hanging out on the side of the house.
I think this man is obsessed with the pastor. I think that it's a fatal attraction. And, it's unfortunate because the thing is, if that's how you are and you like the, same set, you're attracted to other males, that's fine. But you can't force that on other people.
Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot.
Not force it to, but
you can't force.
First of all, you can turn somebody out.
No, listen. Clearly, this man doesn't want to be turned out.
He doesn't.
And you 2 seconds from getting a fist in the mouth instead of a dick. Okay, that's what's really about to happen to you. Because you dreaming about sucking on my peen, but now you're gonna be eating the fist.
Well, now you'll know for certain. Wait just a few more hours.
No, he's not. He's not gonna turn. And he said, "You call me baby." Never. He said he went on him.
I'm saying you're gonna get some answers because now they all in the room. Rashida's gonna go black girl. What's all this? So now we're gonna figure out what's the deal.
The problem is Myron is delusional because even if he was to successfully get rid of Rashida,
right,
that doesn't secure that Jefferson now wants you.
That's why I believe that there's more to the story than just that.
He's obsessed with the pastor, and he's not getting the clue. Okay, that's what I think. But I'd be very interested to see how he combats or how he comes back from her coming into bringing them into the house and hopefully showing him the video. So, but this is what it's going to look like, y'all. So this lets us know that they are going to, Rashida's going to usher them into the house and Byron is going to look like the idiot that he is. Okay.
We don't know.
I hope so.
You're innocent until proven guilty. So let's see.
This ninja is guilty. And it's been proven.
How's it been proven?
It's proven. Anyway, Comment down below. What do y'all think? What do you think is going to happen now that we see this scene with all of them inside the house? Do you think that she's going to show the video? I would think that Rashida would at least say or ask him some questions about what he's doing in this camera. And the way that Jefferson was kind of looking at Rashida, I feel like he gonna end up hauling off and hurting Myron, because Myron is tap dancing on his last wind of air. He really is, because this right here, this is harassment.
What time does this come out?
It's probably gonna come out at 3 a.m.
Okay.
And I'll probably be up to watch it.
You know what? I might let's.
You ain't gonna stay up.
No, wait, not staying up, but wake me up.
No,
wake me up. Wake me up for that, and then let's watch the episode. Because just because I want, what you're gonna do is you're gonna say, "Oh my God, he was he's rehearsing lines for a play." It'll be something where it's not what you think.
He ain't rehearsing. No. Now, Tyler Perry, if you write that this man is rehearsing some lines for a play, I'm gonna have to come down to the Tyler Perry studios and I'm gonna have a problem with you. Okay, this is ridiculous. Ebony 80s baby says the way they treat Bridget is insane. Yeah, there's no way, Bridget. I would have been out of that door, because you're not gonna talk to me like this. Absolutely not. Ebony 80s baby says that's Tyler Perry just throwing shit in. Right. It's like he just throws stuff in. It don't even make any sense. Like, unbelievable. Because how did Naomi know? How did she know that he was out there talking? Because all while they've been outside, she been inside. Did you just burp? And please don't let it come across my nose.
I tried to blow.
No, you blew it this way.
I was waving.
Whatever. Ebony 80s baby says, good point. She also says, so you saying this should be Myra's last episode, but we know Tyler will drag this on for seasons. Yeah, and that's going to be the problem. Like, if they're coming in the house, Jefferson clearly sees this on the screen that this man is trying to basically incriminate him for something that he's not doing, or I don't know. You're fired, Myron. You got to go. That would be what I would have to be telling him. You're fired, because this right here, I'm not about to keep on dealing with. No, you're trying to ruin my marriage. You're outside of my wife's good girlfriend's house.
You drove me here.
Insinuating.
You drove me here.
You put your ass in my damn car.
First, I said you need to back up. And by the way, I came as backup.
Anyway, Black Orchid says, I want Myron to be fired. Yeah, you and me both, because this is
just wait till 3 a.m. Black Orchid. And by the way, that was New Jack City.
Okay, whatever. 80s baby says Rashida will definitely ask. Oh yeah, for sure. Melrose wants you what? Finger waves.
A black woman with finger waves.
You know what?
Absolutely gonna ask.
Melrose one says there's a theory floating around that this is a setup between Franklin and Myron. I don't know. That's what I was saying earlier. Like, I think Franklin and Myron are working together to try to set Rashida and Jefferson up. But how is that going to benefit him? That's not, Naomi doesn't care. She's not going to care about that. She don't care about nobody but her damn self.
Wake me up at 3 a.m.
I ain't waking your ass up. So is your husband saying that Jeff and Myron are both innocent?
So
that's a good question.
Am I saying that? Okay, so do I believe that Jefferson is innocent? Meaning, do I think that he is down low or doing something with Myron? I do not believe he's doing anything with Myron. Okay,
what do you think about Myron?
Do I believe that? So Myron has got some dings on him. Now, again, personally, I wouldn't take just the nature of the conversation and you not respecting how I talk and my authority when I say something and going against it. That wouldn't work for our relationship, nature of our relationship. So he's got incriminating things about saying baby. But again, I've been in situations like that. But I can understand if the doubt you would have a conversation. I don't know. But so it doesn't look good, but I'm not ready to throw the bait like where my wife is far more, oh, he did this. He definitely did. The episode that didn't come out, you don't know what's going on. First, he in cahoots. Next minute, he's stalking some woman laid up in the room.
What would be the point of him? What is your thoughts? What are your thoughts on what is this dialogue that he's doing outside?
So, what do I think it is? Again, it doesn't look good. I'll say it doesn't look good, but again, it could be that he was joking around. I don't know what. Listen, I don't know.
That's not a funny joke.
Listen, not all jokes are funny.
Your boss Okay, let's also not forget that this is your boss.
Right.
The pastor has told you, you're lucky that I'm talking to you right now because you called me baby, Nip.
Right.
Okay. But then you take your black ass outside of my wife's good girlfriend's house and you say something like this as if you're insinuating that you and I are in a relationship.
I might have been paid off. And again, if I'm paid, somebody
Bingo.
said that,
somebody said
that
Melrose one says there's a theory floating around that this is a setup between Franklin and Myron.
All right, so if he's what I'm saying to you is that,
but okay, so here's let's go with that. If it's a setup, what's the benefit of Franklin? Or Myron?
What are we talking about? What's the benefit?
If this is a setup with, let's say that this, what is the meaning of this?
What's the motive?
What's the motive behind this conversation that he's having outside the door on the camera?
Franklin wants to ruin Jefferson.
Okay, what is Myron gonna get?
A bag.
Is he really?
First of all, I don't know, but that's what we negotiated. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for the money. I'm doing it for the money. I got a black wife. I gotta get this money and get up out of here. So I'll ruin this pastor's marriage. I'll find another pastor. So I'm not gay. I'm just playing one.
Are you not? First of all, are you not? Because you're doing a lot.
Well, first of all, doing a lot.
It's okay. But that's why would you take that role?
I want to take that.
Why would you in this whole situation? I'm going to make this money off of pretending to be something that I'm not.
First of all, some people,
I'm gonna take this check from Franklin and ruin my marriage.
Ruin who's married?
Because he's married. Myron. Myron is married too.
I'm not.
Oh, you think the wife in on it too?
No, what you say to your wife?
She was standing in the corner.
What you say to her is, sweetheart,
and not sitting at the table.
I know you don't get it. I didn't let you in a lot of the details, but here is this. Ching ching. She understands that.
I just got to pretend to be infatuated with the pastor, and I might have to suck a little dick.
Okay, see, that's what we see.
Because I really got to show that I'm committed to the role.
It went from me being on record on a phone conversation to me giving fellatio to another.
And I might have to gag a little because I just got to make it real.
Yep.
Just a little.
Wake me up at 3 a.m. for two things. Ladies and gents, I'll see y'all next week or tomorrow. Shit.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll do it tomorrow. Because we don't want to be late. And also I have to, and remember y'all, subscribe to Patreon so that you can see the episodes. I'm loading up. If you do not have BET Plus, okay, you can save money. BET Plus is $10 a month, something like that. My Patreon membership is only $5.99. So we'll be reviewing Divorced Sisters, All the Queen's Men, Sisters, all those things on the Patreon. I also have, if you work out, extreme hip hop step videos on there. I load up videos every 2 days. I'm actually going to load up one tonight. So we'll do watch alongs. We'll put the video up so you can watch the show with no issues, and so on and so forth. So save some money, y'all, and support me at the same time. Ebony 80s Baby says, no, fam, Myron's, yeah, definitely is. Okay, he just need to go on and accept it. Okay. Sonia Gucci says, what about Beyond the Gates? Yes, I am going to do my review for last week's Beyond the Gates. I will be doing that too. I'm catching up, y'all. I am catching up. Beyond the Gates, that's on CBS though, so we can watch that every day. I may even do some clips from it on Patreon and do that review there. The thing is, I want to use the Patreon more because I can show more things on there than I can show on YouTube. So now that I know how to use it, I'll probably be doing more on my Patreon with like certain videos so I can show more stuff. So yes, I will do my review for Beyond the Gates. I have to do Sistas, so I'll do Sistas episode 1 and 2 by Friday. That may even be a pre-recorded because I'm getting ready to go watch Sistas right now. Then I'll do Beyond the Gates tomorrow, and we'll do Divorced Sisters tomorrow as well. So I'll do Beyond the Gates for last week tomorrow, and then we'll do Divorced Sisters, and then Friday, what do we do? I have something else to do Friday. I think get prepared for All the Queen's Men, right? Because that comes out on the 26th. I gotta double check. But yeah, we got a lot of uploads to do, y'all. We should have at least 1 or 2 videos every day. So I'll just make sure I am very direct, or not direct, y'all. It's late. Charge it to my head, not my heart, or my mouth. I'll be more informative, rather, or let y'all know where certain things are, and just look out for my postings wall so you can see where shows will be. All right. But thank y'all so much for watching. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anybody else that's watching this show with us too. All right, we have 21 live viewers right now with 15 likes. Please like up the video, y'all, so that we can get this video into the algorithm so we can have more people watching it as well. Until next time, thank y'all for watching. Love you, mean it. Peace out. And why he always leaving? Y'all, he always leaving me.